Welcome back to Bolt Action Bunker, and in this episode I'm going to be building some Hellblasters. Now I'm going to be making these Primaris Hellblasters. We'll have a quick look what's in the box and I'm going to get them built. So I bought these at Warhammer World last year now, so they've been sitting under my desk for a little while. So I thought to myself, I've been painting loads and loads of black powder at the moment, so a little bit fatigued of painting red uniforms and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, well, let's get these out, let's get these built, and it's something else that I can paint up in a little while time. So let's have a quick look in the box and let's get these built. Okay, these Hellblasters, you get 10 in the box. You get heavy assault plasma incinerators and just the plain assault plasma incinerator. So let's get them, have a look at the sprues, and then let's get them built. Okay, so let's get these out of the box. Let's have a little look what's in here. Okay. So you've got the transfer sheet. Some bases. These are, what size base are they? I can't see. I'll have a look in a minute. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues of guys. It looks like you get legs, shoulder pads on that one, more legs, bodies and arms on these two. So there we go. So they're nice detail on these. You know, they're all pretty good from Games Workshop now. All the details pretty good. There's not a lot of cleaning up on them. They're all nice models. So it looks like you can have the heavy assault plasma on every guy, I think. So on all 10 of them if you want. I might do that. I'm not too worried about playing with these, using them on the table. You know, I like to build the Games Workshop models because of what they are, and I just enjoy painting them. So yeah, let me get 1 or 2 of these built and let me show you what they look like. Okay, so first of all I'm going to make the bodies. So pretty straightforward. The instructions are good. So we're going to clip these off, just give them a quick tidy up. So we start off with on these we've got 2 sprues that are identical. So it's 20 and 21, that one there. So they're all well labelled, easy to clip out, these ones. And there's your body. So you know, there's nice detail on these. There's not going to be hardly any cleaning up on this at all. So let me just glue these together and I'll show you the legs and the bodies. Okay, so the legs and the body are on. So that's the first guy done. So I'm going to get on and do the rest of them. But before I do, I've got some of these Games Workshop bases. So at Bolt Action Bunker we're all about doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to use these custom bases from Games Workshop and mount them on the custom bases as well. So there we go. So I'm going to make the rest of these up and then I'll show you the next bit. Okay, so now I've stuck the bodies and the legs together, stuck them on their bases. So now's the time to go round really and clean up any mould lines that you can see on your model. So if you do it now, it'll make it, one, it's a little bit easier because he hasn't got his gun and everything on there. Hasn't got his gun or anything on, so you can do that and you can just go round and pick all these mould lines off. Now I've got the Citadel Scraper. You can buy them online. Different companies make different ones. This is not a bad one. I'm not saying it's any different to any of the others. It's just one that I was in the shop, I needed one and I bought one. So the other thing I picked up as well was a little pack of the files. I think they come in 2s, which are nice. You can run around. These are really fine grade. I've got some coarser ones which aren't Games Workshop, which do a job. More for metal figures, more for the bolt action figures and the black powder figures. So you can run around, pick up as many of these mould lines as you can. The more you get now, the better your model's going to look, the better the power armour, the smoother it will look, and the better outcome that you'll have on your models when you're painting them. So yeah, so go round, pick up as much as you can, and then if you're anything like me, once you start priming them, you'll realise you've missed some. But there we go, good luck with that. So go round, pick up all your mould lines. So once I've done that, I'll show you the next bit. Okay, so let's just stick the backpack on. They're all identical, these backpacks, so they just all go on nice and simple. There we go, line it up nice and straight with the back of his top. Job done. And that's okay, I've been round now, cleaned all the mould lines off. So let's get the backpacks glued on, and then we can start the weapon. So the what's it, plasma, heavy assault plasma is on. That's wrong. What is it? It is a heavy plasma incinerator. There we go. So the heavy plasma incinerator is now on. A little bit finicky, a little bit difficult to muck about with the arms and the side and the back and everything else, but you know, perseverance, and got there in the end. So looks good. So I've got it to join up nice, so that'll paint up well, and I'll get the rest of them done and I'll show you the results. Right, so all their weapons are now done. They're not too bad, so they go on the back there, little backpack, all the piping for his plasma, and yeah, so they look good. So I've just got little bits of fronts to go on, some detail to glue on now, and the figures can start really coming together. So I'm going to see what's next, and I'll show you how they come out. Alright, so next up I've got to finish the guns. So I've clipped off all the fronts. I'm going to start sticking them on, and they're nice and easy to put on. There you go, like that, and then just stick on the front there. So there's a little bit of clean up to do on each end, so they just go there. So I'm going to make those up, stick them on, and then I'll show you how they go. Okay, so that's all 10 done now. So this all 10 done with the guns. So I've got some purity seals, some small arms stuff to go on. So I'll place that around the model. So purity seals down on the legs and that type of stuff. So let's get them on, and then one final look before I finish. So that's all the Hellblasters done. They look really nice models, all finished up. Just show you around this guy. It's got his heavy plasma there. All this is new detail up here. So this is nice. It's all fitted well. Just sort of all you need to do, make sure you follow the instructions, otherwise all this cabling just won't touch when you put them together. So make sure you follow the instructions for that. I've put them on the Games Workshop bases, so they should be good. They look nice when they're painted up. They've got a little bit of detail around here, a pistol, and a couple of grenades and that type of stuff on them. This one's a sergeant, so he's got a little shield and he's got his sergeant shoulder pads. So yeah, pleased with those. So that's the Hellblasters, all 10 of them, all built, all done. I suppose it took me about, I don't know, about an hour and a half, I suppose, hour and 3/4 to build them. A couple of little bits of finicky, so yeah, but other than that, they went together pretty well. So there was quite a bit of clean up, like I said earlier on, with the mould lines all round. So and probably once I have another good look round these, I might even pick up a little bit more. But the next project really is to get these undercoated and start painting them up. So yeah, there we go. They are the Primaris Hellblasters. Okay, so thanks for watching the build for the Hellblasters. These guys, they come out really well. I enjoyed building them. Can't wait to start painting them. This is the colour of my army. I don't think it's the right colour for any particular 40k army, but there we go. I like the colours, I like the way they come out, I like the contrast on them. So they're the colour scheme that I go with. So they come out really nice, and that's what I want to do with the rest of my army. They're all going to be that colour. So if you'd like to see a tutorial of me painting these, just leave a comment and I'll get on it. I've got lots of black powder to do, so I'm working on some black powder as well. So lots of projects underway. But I fancy doing something different this weekend, so I thought I'd start the evening just with some 40k stuff, and then we can maybe by Sunday night get back to some black powder. I've got a couple of tanks for bolt action as well to do, so keep your eyes out for those videos that are going to come up soon. And of course, if I get a chance this weekend, I want to start the black powder board. The La Haye farm, I want to start that as well. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.